Good afternoon and welcome to Friday with Fiona. It's Good Friday, so I think it's certainly a bank holiday in the UK, and at the moment the sun is shining. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The weather has been horrendous. So today I am sharing with you the Notes of Nature bundle, and I'm using the Nature's Sweetness Designer Series paper. So I'm going to get onto my hands to share it with you. And just to remind you that if you spend £30 in my online, I'm just going to try and straighten that up a little bit. And there's the host code. If you spend £30 or more in my online store, I will send you the kit to make 2 each of the designs that I'm going to share with you today. And this paper is awesome. So it's quite a lot of foiling, which sort of blinds the camera. So there's 6 sheets, double-sided, and you get 2 of each. So the first card that we're doing is using this piece. So on this side, you've got some foiling, and this side. Now, what I did was I cut up the Designer Series paper into even amounts. So I started by just cutting down the middle, and then I trimmed them down to sizes that would fit the card fronts. So you can use either side, but the first card is really a card for an absolute beginner, because you know it's not frightening. It will take away any fear you have, and it's just beautiful. But I just want to share, this paper is carrying over actually into the new annual catalogue. I've seen it in there, which is quite surprising. There's a couple actually that there's lots of gold foiling. It is just beautiful. And then there's some Pebble Path, and then some more gold, and some more Pebble Path and gold. So let's just get that out of the way. Let's just put that down there for now. So as I said, card number 1 is really, if you're just starting out and you're not sure. So what I've done is I've got a thick basic white card base. So it's half a sheet of A4, so 14.8 centimetres wide by 21 length, and then scored in half at 10.5. So that's my card base. I've then cut a piece of pecan pie, and I've cut that down by half a centimetre. So it's 14.3 by 10. And then my piece of Designer Series paper, let's get that the right way up, and I'm not going to colour it in, I'm just going to leave it as it is 9.5 by 13.8. So I'm just going to put those all together. And I haven't even put any embellishments on it. All I've done, as you'll see in a second, and I haven't got the stamp set out, is I stamped a sentiment on it. And in fact, I've used a different one of the pieces from the one I did originally. Still a flower, and I'm not up with flowers, so I really couldn't tell you what it's called. Okay, and then we're going to put that onto our card base. Okay, and just line it up. Now, which way does the flower go? I think it goes that way. I think it goes that way. It might be wrong, but... Oh, I know, I can tell. Look at the other sheet. So that one is clearly the right way. So it's the flowers facing upwards. Okay, that makes sense. That's the way I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Okay, and then we're going to have a white frame around the pecan pie. No, it's not on completely straight. Then what I've done is I need my Notes of Nature. Good Lord, what have I done with it? Oh, I've been reorganising, so everything is everywhere. There it is. Well, when I say reorganising, I've been taking out... Nope, that's Filled with Happiness. I've taken out all the retired product that I have. No, today is all about you. Happy birthday. And on that one it fitted in. Let's see if it will fit in down the bottom. Yeah, it should. And then I just stamped that in pecan pie. Very simple, but a great beginner's card. And then of course you could, you know, if you're an avid card maker, you could dress that up with some gems, some ribbon. But I just wanted to really show you how quick and easy it is to make a beautiful but simple card. So I'm going to do it this side. Today is all about you. Happy birthday. And then because the splatter on there and the stamp dries, you can't, I don't think you can even tell that that is stamped. To me, it kind of looks like it was all part of the paper. So that really is how quick and simple that one was. I'm just going to check my volume is on. I can't see it actually, so I'm hoping there's volume. Oh, wrong way. Let me just check on my iPad. I'll just quickly do that. And then the next one we're going to do, so that's card 1. And the next one we're going to do is notching it up a level. Again, using the Beauty Designer Series paper. Right, let me just... Looks like Facebook have been having some problems, but I'll try and... Speak. I heard some sound then. Is the sound working? Yes, it is. There we go. Fine. Okay, just wanted to double check that. Okay, so the second one, I've taken a Pebble Path base, which is one of the in colours from last year. So we've got them for 2 years. So that's carrying over until this time next year, so 2025. The Designer Series paper, so I've taken the Pebble Path with the foil writing. I've then die cut a circle. I've got all the bits here to show you. I've then die cut a circle in vellum, and oh my goodness, the vellum is not carrying over. It's really, I'm really surprised at that. I think a lot of people are quite shocked, but we're expecting it to kind of come back. And I've cut that out with the Everyday, oh gosh, what's it called? Everyday Details. That's the largest circle die. And then that's also from the Everyday Details, so that's the smallest rectangle. And I then cut out the flowers from another sheet of paper. And I've already done that just because you don't need to sit and watch me fussy cutting. I know I've made you do that many times in the past. And that's the other side of it. On that one, I did emboss in gold. And I think I need to, because I just wonder if I try it in wild wheat and see if it looks gold enough to go. We could try that. No, we'll do some gold embossing. That's a bit of a worry. I'm nearly out of the gold, and it's going unorderable because they're changing suppliers. So I might need to get some of that before it runs out. The current stock runs out. Okay, I'm going to do that first for the simple reason to get it out of the way. Just a little note I did. So the stamp actually says just a little note to say hello, but because of the script here, I wanted to keep the font going, so I'm not going to do the to say hello. Let's pop that one away. And this is not carrying over either. So if you like the bundle or even just the stamp set, you've got until the end of April, so not long. And things are starting to sell out, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to move everything out of the way. Put that there, and I need my Versamark. No, made a mistake. Clean, clean, clean. I need to mask off the different font. So I've got this great post-it tape from Amazon. I had one before, but it's really wide, and this one's quite narrow. It's perfect for covering up. So I just want to cover the to say hello like that. Okay, now I can stamp in my Versamark. And then I remove my tape and then stamp. Thought I had my head in front of the camera then. Okay, and then let's put some embossing powder on it before it dries. I've got two little bunnies staring at me. They're so cute. I'll show them to you afterwards. Oh, wrong. I need to see these ones. Whoa, it's alive. Right, that didn't quite work how I hoped it would. It obviously wasn't dry, so I'm gonna, it's just got little bits of the to say hello. Where's my brush gone? Oh gosh. Right. So I'm just brushing it off. So that was because it was still wet when I put the embossing powder. So now I've got just a little note. Right, I'll sort that out later. Keep that bit. Where should I put that? I haven't got anywhere safe. Okay, so let's hold that. These are amazing, these tweezers. They're part of the embossing additions kit. You get the little tray and the tweezers and an embossing body. See, it's just changing. I don't know if you can see that. That's it. There we go. That's that done. Right, okay. So now we can put our, what am I doing on the third one? Stamping in white. Okay. So I'm just going to pop these together. So I've got my Pebble Path card base. So it's exactly the same size as the previous one. Half an A4. So 14.8 width by, no it's not, 14.8 down here, 10.5, start again. So half of an A4, 14.8 by 21, scored in half at 10.5. And then my designer series paper is half a centimetre smaller. So it's 10 by 14.3. Make sure I've got the writing the right way up. And that's going to have a, sticking too soon. Lovely combination actually, Pebble Path and gold. Right, and then I've got my vellum. So now when I glue the vellum, it's going to be, you're going to be able to see it through it, but then I'm going to have my flowers on top. So if I work out which way I want my flowers, and I haven't stuck them down yet, go down a bit, and then I can put my seal . That should be enough. Moved it and I can't work out which way it was there. That'll be okay. There we go. So you can see the glue through there, but I'm going to cover that up. So I'm going to take my dimensionals and start popping them on my flowers. Really sorry, I don't know what these are called. If anybody does, I'd love to hear from you. I'm using quite a lot of dimensions because it's designer series paper, so it's quite floppy. And then I think I need to cut some in half. Well, actually, I'll use this bit at the edge. And then I need one more bit there. There we go. Right, now I've just got to peel off all the backings, get my little pot ready. Right, there we go, all the backings off. Now I've got to try and line it up with the glue. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to lay my just a note along the bottom. So that's dimensionals as well. My neighbour's got a skip and I think he's dumping stuff in it. So if you can hear any clanging, that's what it is. Right, now on this one, I put the birds. I put 3 birds. And these are an online exclusive, dragonflies and birds. So hopefully I can get this out. And just pop some birds zooming around. And then I need one going the other way. And there we are. That way later. Right, there we go, that's card 2. Now you would need to put a white insert inside just to make sure that people can see the writing on the card. Now, those 2 were the colours that were in the suite. What I've done is I wanted to use the colours that we're losing. I have loved them. I'm a blue and green girl, and to have these bright colours. So I wanted to do something really different. So this is Parakeet Party Base with Tahitian Tide. And then this is Old Olive. It's in a pack with Old Olive and Berry Burst, and that's an online exclusive. But I just thought it was lovely. Now, please tell me I've already die cut these. Yes, thank goodness. And then this is a Nested Essentials, and I've just stamped that in white. So I just really, because you can see it's beautiful, but it's quite somber, and I just think that takes it to a different level. So let's move these out of the way. I don't know, my phone seems really zoomed in today. I didn't do that deliberately, but right, get those ones out of the way. So as I said, it's a Parakeet Party base, and these are two of the in colours that are going, along with Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. Been beautiful. And this is just a matte. And then what I've got is the designer series paper is from the Stargazing, which is also retiring. And then this bit is from Delightfully Eclectic. And I've used the adhesive sheets on the back to make it easier to stick down. So what I need to do is just match these up. Let's try it the other way, shall we? Yeah, I think we'll do that actually. Try it. So I'm going to pop this down first. And we'll do it on this side. Sticking to my fingers and I'm trying to line it up. I haven't pushed it down. I want to see if that's relatively straight. Okay. And then the Stargazing piece will just slightly overlap. Oh, that's the other thing. When you get the tutorial, you'll get full measurements and instructions even emailed to you. Okay. That is sticky. Right. There we go. And then this is from one of the Notes of Nature dies. All three of them are. It's beautiful, this vine. And that's going to go across the join. And as I said, I've used the adhesive sheets. So just going to peel that off. And a couple more bits up here. If I can find the join. There it is. That doesn't want to come off. Here we go. And then that's going to go on the join. And as you can see, it's going to need a trim. So let's just trim it there. Now I can push it down. Just getting rid of these little scraps of paper that get everywhere. Right, now then I need to position my label. And we did the happy birthday again, but I think I might do just a little note to say hello. And I'm just going to stamp that in white. Sticky fingers. So I'm going to line that up. You know what, I'm going to emboss it in white. Just because it's not going to show otherwise. What did I do with my embossing pot? I'll use the lid for this one. And what did I do with that brush? I cannot see it for looking. There it is. It was hidden. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And we'll sort that all out when I finish the video, but get the ink out of the way. And I'm just going to dry that. So I need my perfect. I'll sort that out in a minute as well. Right, so that's going to go across there. Let's pop this onto our card base. I'll use seal because it's going to have a bit of weight to it with the glimmer paper. And it's going to go that way, making sure I've got my cardstock the right way up. It's just so bright and summery. Lovely, lovely, lovely colours. There we go. And then I'm going to pop that across, and I'm keeping it flat. What I did use was I used glue dots, because with this bit here it's a fraction raised, but I don't want to raise it as much as with dimensionals. So a good tip is to use glue dots, and they give you a little bit of height but not enough to kind of cause a problem with the postage. This one really doesn't want to come off. There we go. And then I'll have another one on the wider bit. I need to turn these around. I can't work with them like this. I prefer it when they're on this bit of the roll, not this bit. I need to turn them around like I did last time. Okay, so one more there. All it does, all it means is you unwind the entire roll and then re-roll it in the opposite direction. Okay, so let's pop this on here. Across like that. And then I've got some iridescent gems, iridescent rhinestones. And they need finishing off because they're not carrying over. Quite large, but that's one of the reasons for keeping it flat, not too. Oh, I haven't done my flowers. Hang on, my leaves. Sorry, so I need to pop my leaves in underneath my message, my sentiment. Right, so this one going under here. And this one, I thought it looked a bit bare. There we go. Come out the top like that. It's beautiful, that glimmer paper. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Has to be an odd number for some reason. Okay, so that's card 3. I do like that. Oh, I didn't put my twine bow. linen thread even. Right. And I'm just going to roll this glue dot up like that. Put the ribbon on it. Squeeze it and pop it on the bottom there. And there you go. And that's card 3. Right, I'd love to hear which one is your favourite. Today is all about you, or just a little note. Just a little note. Card 2. And then that was the first one, as you saw, was so simple. And doesn't that look just like it was already there? Okay, so don't forget, if you spend £30 in my online store on anything, adhesives, and just to let you know that there will be some price rises in the new catalogue. So it's a great time to stock up. That's the word, stock up. On my order that goes in next is going to have a load of adhesive on it, because adhesives, all the adhesives are going up a little bit. Inks are going up, punches are going up, paper is going up, and what else? Adhesives, inks, papers, storage, and some storage stuff, and tools like the pick, what do you call it? Pick me up. No, it's not pick me up. Oh, I can never remember what it's called. It's the one that you use to pick sequins up. Anyway, so they're all going up. So it's a great time to stock up. And then if you spend £30, I will send you everything you need to make these 6 cards, except for the stamped images. You'd have to use your own sentiments. But I won't fussy cut it for you, but I will cut you the bit out that you can then fussy cut. I will die cut these for you, and you'll get all the cardstock and designer series paper. All that remains is for me to wish you a very happy Easter. Have a lovely bank holiday weekend, and I will be back next week, but there might be some changes to what we're going to be doing, but I will fill you in on that next week. Happy Easter. Bye.